Yo, yo, yo. Good morning, guys. Happy Monday, everybody. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Hope y'all are doing well. Happy Monday. TGIM. All right, so NFP week this week. So NFP protocol calls generally for trading Monday through Wednesday, and then being, at the very least, more cautious on Thursday, day before NFP. And then obviously trading NFP Friday after the news. So that is the plan for today. We don't have any impact, high or medium impact news on the calendar today. And it is the last day of the month. But looking at the monthly candle, this is the March monthly candle. Just a big fat BBC to the downside, boys. Just a big fat Drake candle down. And if I had to, I guess, lean one way, I would probably lean more towards today having a retracement up to create more of a lower wick on this monthly candle. I could be totally wrong and this thing could just keep dying today, but I'd prefer to see a lower wick on the monthly candle left after the day is over and done with. We do have price gap down, obviously Sunday open, below this external low here on both of the indices, ES and NQ, but not on Dow Jones. So there is an SMT present if you factor in a YM. There's not a whole lot left to go off of at this point. We're just ripping through lows, man. September low, 19,000. So opening bell, straight shot down here in the first 5 minutes. Already down over 100 points and counting. Coming up on a 1% drop to get us kicked off on a Monday. Let's go. Look at that. Perfectly smooth Asia and London highs. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy in my tummy. Come on. Me likey. So I'm gonna mark that out. That's gonna be my bias going into this silver bullet hour. Do you want to look for entry to present on NQ, or does ES need to look the same? Like both inverse for displacement for... Oh, yeah, no, I don't... obviously, it depends on the day. But generally speaking, if you have a setup on NQ and, like, we're displacing and setting up a trade on NQ, like, we're going to be setting up something very similar on ES anyway. No, yeah, I don't demand that. You know, if I have a draw identified and I'm kind of waiting for a setup to play towards that draw on NQ, I'm not, like, looking over at ES to make sure that it's hitting. Or making the same setup or anything like that, if that makes sense. I'll look at it for SMT, but no, yeah, I don't demand that. I feel like if I did demand that, that'd be a little bit of overanalyzing, and I'd probably end up preventing myself from taking a lot of good trades. Would it save me from like a loss here and there? I mean, probably. You're just taking less trades, but there is definitely a fine line of looking at too much shit. That's why I used to look at ES, NQ, and YM. Like I used to do like a 3 chart layout. And I'd look at all 3 at the same time. And I found that I missed out on way more good trades because I was like factoring in what YM was doing. I'm like, well, fuck, YM's in its own universe. So like there was always an SMT. So I'm like, oh, maybe I won't take this trade. And then I missed out on so many trades. I went like a whole week where I'm not taking anything pretty much. I'm like, well, that's nice. So I'm like, I'm just gonna not look at as much shit. Less really is more. I know it's such a cliche saying. It really is. Most people are probably fucking sick of hearing people say it, but it really does seem like the less shit I look at, the more clear-minded I can be with trading the market that I'm trying to trade. Here's what I am kind of eyeing up right now. I'm watching this 1 minute gap as a potential long play. What's crazy is like you could be totally content with like this move here, the 1 to 3. Yeah, I'll probably give this a try if we get it. All right, guys. I went ahead and hopped in this. I like 9:30 open. See if we get this to play out or not. I could be early if we manipulate a little bit lower here with the new 4-hour candle at 10 a.m. But I hope that I'm right on time. Ooh, oh wee. Nice little move. Nice. Come on. I'll go break even once we trade into this gap here. All right, yeah, we're only 4 minutes into this macro. We still got like 6 minutes until the top of the hour, new 4-hour candle. News at the top of the hour. I didn't see any news. It said there was nothing on my Forex Factory. Unless it's like a yellow folder or something. In which case, we don't give a fuck. PMI. Am I high? Are you looking at Tuesday? There's nothing for Monday. Chicago PMI, is that a yellow folder? Okay, yeah, yellow. We don't care. We don't give a shit. All right. We hit my break-even point. I took a small partial there. But he's got me looking at Chicago PMI news, missing my partial. But yeah, guys, break even. I took one little partial as we're trading into this 5-minute gap. We are getting into the top of the hour here. New 4-hour candle's about to open. But yeah, nice little move here, guys. Nice little move here. Can't complain. We're currently up about 90 points. We're hitting this low here now. 7:30 a.m. low, bearish breaker. Yeah, we're already up 1 to 2, I think, on this. We've hit 1 to 2 already, I should say. So yeah, we've been cooking, chat. Honestly, if we create an inversion here, I'm gonna close this trade. I'm gonna give it the 1-minute candle. We got 30 seconds. So looking like we'll get a favorable close on this candle here. But this is what I'm watching, guys. This gap here, tapping into a bearish PD array. We're setting up the opposing PD array against the trade now. So if we create this inversion here and this PD array fails, this is a bullish breaker. I mean, we're basically breaker versus breaker right now. Bullish breaker versus bearish breaker. You can see the bearish breaker here on the 5, bullish breaker here on the 1 here. So did not get the inversion, so I'm still in this trade, trying to hold it out here. No, Bakal, I appreciate the compliment. I don't think I wouldn't say I'm the GOAT. I don't think that'd be accurate. I might look like a goat. I don't know if that's what you meant, but people have told me in the past that I look like a big bird, maybe like picture like a dodo bird, maybe like a dodo bird, or like maybe like a peacock, you know.
Oh, make you want to kick a fat kid at Kmart. You know what I'm saying?
But the goat talk, that's, no, I don't know if I don't accept it. I wish.
Not around here, partner. Not around here.
All right, guys, 9:30. We're in first presentation fair value gap right now. I'm gonna go ahead and just start trailing stop up. Watching these candle closures. I want to keep seeing candle closures, preferably above old highs. All right, I'm gonna take one more off there. Stop is trailed, 2 partials taken. Honestly, at this point, I could maybe get away with just continuously trailing from here. Where's buy side? 272. But yeah, guys, nice. What was that? 100 something points. Definitely a nice move to pay yourself. I mean, yeah, don't give it all back. Don't round trip this if this rejects here. I mean, you can do whatever the fuck you want, I guess, but I wouldn't recommend it. But yeah, we've been doing well, guys. I'm not gonna lie. We cleared 500 points on stream last week. Cleared over 100 so far today, even if this trade, the rest of it gets stopped at, in profit here. So yeah, we're doing great. Trying to take advantage of some good price delivery. Mentally, I'm in a good spot. Feel like I'm reading price well. I can't complain. So at this point now, though, because I've taken a couple partials, moved my TP up to that buy side level at those equal highs, and then I'm just going to continuously start trailing as we trade through, you know, 9:30 open and midnight open, etc. Don't want to lose sight of ES here. This is where I do want to pay attention to ES for you guys wondering. Like, you know, I want to pay close attention to, obviously, once we start creating SMT against the trade as well, at these points of interest. I think that's important to keep an eye on. Because at this point, you catch a big trade like this, you know, I'm not like as concerned. There we go, hit 9:30 open there, guys. So that was the initial like target. And if there's like a if there's a quick lack of respect, or if there's a lot of respect shown here, I'm gonna just probably close this trade, which I might do. I'm gonna give this maybe like a minute. But no, my mindset is once you catch like a big move like this, I'm more concerned about, like, you know, if we go from here to here, that's great. If I catch it, great. But if not, I'd be more mad about giving all of this back, or like a big chunk of this back. I feel like sometimes it's a little bit of battle between fear and greed here, because the greed kicks in and you're like, fuck, if we went here, we could go here, right? And then you might end up giving like all your profit back, you know? So I don't want to do that, especially on a Monday, right? Like, you got to think, what's your expectation, right? You got to kind of pick your days of like when you want to maybe quote unquote swing for the fences, and maybe other days you want to not ask too much from the market, right? And be content with enough. So what I'm watching here, guys, is I'm looking at like the previous 1 minute candle did not take that high there, and we're trading into this 1 minute. We left this gap here, so I'm just like giving this a moment to trade back into this, and I'd like to see a quick respect and at least back to this high, and then like if we showed respect, I'd like just get out of the trade. I'm trying not to cut it too early here, and then it does quickly run. I gotta keep reminding myself that I've already partialed, so I don't need to be like super, super quick on the trigger. All right, I really would not want to. I'd want to see this become a swing low here and start working higher. Once we trade through new highs, I'm trailing. I'm trailing aggressive. I'm trailing the swing lows inside this bullish PD ray. And honestly, if we close back below 50% of this first presentation, I might cut it as well. Okay, I'm gonna take it off there, guys. I understand that this could still go up, but I'm not willing to give back however many more points this would be if it sells from here. I'd be giving back over 60 points. So that's fine with me. We did hit 930. Seeing some resistance here. We do have a bearish SMT, so this was part of it. This is part of it as well. You see this? This is the 15-minute chart on ES, by the way. So as I toggle, I'm gonna toggle up to NQ here. For those of you guys wondering, like here's the SMT. See that? So just reasons for taking the trade off. It could still play out. I still would probably lean that way, but I got nothing to be mad at now. Ended up with about a 2.6 R. If you look at it that way. But yeah, nice trade there, guys. I'm not mad at it.